All right, guys, we are going to hit a cardio conditioning workout today. We will work through 7 movements. You don't need any equipment really. It's going to be all body weight stuff to drive up heart rate, and then we'll throw in some core as well, of course. So the structure of the workout is going to go like this. The 7 movements are going to stay the same throughout. We're going to change the time that we're working. So we're going to start low. We're going to do 30 seconds of work. Everything's going to be a 10-second rest. And then we'll move up. So the next time we go through, we'll do 40 seconds. Next time we go through 50 seconds. And then we'll climb our way back down 40, 30, and that will be the end of our workout. So we have 5 rounds total. The time will change, so we'll work a little bit more endurance as we go through, but the movements will stay the same. If you do have a dumbbell or something that you can have, we're actually going to use it to just kind of gauge where we're touching our toes, something like that. Other than that, you just need you and some space. So hope you guys are ready. Again, goal is going to be have heart rate elevated this whole time. Again, with the exception of when we're working core, it might come down. We're going to start. Here's the exercises. We have toe taps. Here to here. Okay, so just something you can elevate those toes on. We're going to do a push-up with rotation. So as you come out of that push-up, rotating into that side plank, you go back down into a push-up, rotate into that side plank, and we'll just keep doing that. If you are going from the knees, you can always come down to the knees and then rotate on the toes, or you can go down to the knees and also rotate side to side by lifting that leg up and out of the way as well. So we got that. Then you're gonna come back up. We're gonna be in a squat. You're gonna stay in this squat, get lower into a lunge, back in the squat, lower into the lunge. After that, mountain climbers here. Then we're gonna go in alternating lateral lunge. And I just want you to kind of think about dropping down the hips and kind of reaching for that ground. So we're gonna hit that. Then we're gonna go down to a hollow hold with a flutter kick. So arms, legs out. Think about moving from that hip. And last but not least, 2 options here. Hips go back, extend for a triple extension jump, or you can hit a burpee. Okay? All right, let's get going. We have 30 seconds to knock out this first round of each exercise. I was worried it was gonna be cold. Look at that. I'm ready when you guys are. We're starting with those toe taps. Here we go. So first and last round will be our shortest. Remember, when you're going short, you can always add intensity. I'm losing my dumbbell. Keep going, guys. Moving those arms. Keep lifting those knees. Okay. Push up with rotation. So remember all those ways we can modify that push up and even that rotation. Here we go, down, rotate on the side of those shoes, reach up to the ceiling, chest comes right to the middle of those hands. Breathe as you go through. Whole body moves as one, even in that side plank. Think about the whole body, twisting and turning. Awesome. All right, we're up. We're gonna squat, and then we're going back into a lunge from that squat position. So squat down, stay low, get lower in the lunge. Lower in the lunge. So you always kind of return to this little squat hold, mini squat hold. Low. So big muscles, like legs. We're gonna get that heart rate up just by doing lower body exercise. Woo! Mountain climbers are next. So again, staying right on top of those hands. You can take it into a quicker mountain climber. Try and resist the bounce. Or again, slow, controlled, like you're kind of crunching that knee underneath. Either one. Shorter work here, I'm gonna go for some speed. Okay, back up. We're going to do those lateral lunges. So side to side. I'll give you an option if the step's too much. So here we go, step into it, come back up, into it. Think about sitting down towards that ground. And if the step is what throws you off, go wide and work on that depth here. Breathe. Nice job. Okay, on our backs, hollow hold. So create that kind of scoop, lift the shoulder blades up, keep that lift as you reach the arms and legs. And then once you got that, add that resistance with the kick. Belly stays flat. If you feel like it starts to peak up or lift up, kind of reset or bring things back closer to the ceiling. Okay, now we got those triple extension jumps or a burpee. So on the triple extension, hips go back, follow through, and then you can leave the ground, or you can hit a burpee. Make sure feet come underneath. Almost there. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we are back to the top. I'll reset our clock. Now we work a little longer. So we'll go back to those toe taps. And we're working for 40 seconds. So you get a little rest here while I adjust this. All right, 40 seconds of work. Toe taps are first. Ready? Go. Tap those toes, lift those feet. So our work's gonna get a little longer each time we go through for these first 3 rounds. Keep going. Lifting those feet. Breathe. Hang on to it. Okay, push up with rotation. So we're gonna just focus on each push-up as you go through, and that whole body working together. So full range, reach, everything turns together, center out. Awesome. All right, we're in that squat into that lunge. So squat down, hold that low level. Here we go, step back, lower into that 90 degrees, and a little bit up. So it's a small change of elevation. Always kind of staying in the hips. So show you from the side here. You're always kind of back, weight into the big part of the body. course, if that lunge is too much, you could always hold and tap. Okay. All right, mountain climbers. Yeah, push up position. Knee comes underneath towards the chest. Add speed or nice controlled pace. You gotta alternate, kind of slow, controlled, and then pick it up. Remember, try not to bounce too much. Lock in that body. Breathe. Keep moving. Should have some tension through the core. Shoulders on top of those wrists. Woo! All right, back up. Lateral lunges. So again, when you step out, hips still dropping towards heel, push up out of it as you come back to that center. And I like to just kind of reach down. So again, just going to keep that body moving, heart rate elevated, still using some muscles, so we're still using energy besides just the heart. Woo. A little more. Oh yeah, hollow holds. You're making this big kind of hammock with your body. So we need shoulder blades to peel up just a little. Those peel up, legs are lifting, and then you reach out from there. Once you got that good setup, kick. Legs stay straight and reaching. Kick is coming from that hip. Keep reaching those heels. Blow out the air between your hip bones. So we have that bottom belly flat. Keep it going. And look up at those feet. Awesome. All right, triple extension jump or burpees. I'll hit a few jumps here with you. So hips reach back, they propel underneath to shoot you up to that ceiling. You can take out the hop, just come up to the toes, but think about making it a full body movement. Obviously burpees are still there as an option. If you have trouble getting your feet underneath you, I would take the triple extension jump. It's gonna be better on your back, more effective. Okay, all right guys, we're gonna reset our clock. We're going for our longest interval here. 50 seconds of work, 10 seconds rest still. All right, guys, here we go. Starting with toe taps. Get after it. Longest set here, and then we'll bring it back down. So you just gotta push here, and then it's gonna feel easier and easier. I always love that about these kind of ladders. Just gotta get to the top of that hill. You still got work at the bottom, but it's a little easier. Mentally, maybe not physically, but mentally. Last 20. You tap and make sure those arms are moving. Seconds. Okay, push up with rotation. Longest set of push-ups. Aim for that chest to fall right between the hands. sure we're inhaling, exhaling. Don't get too caught up in where or when. Just always being aware that you're breathing. Keep it going. You got 15 seconds left. Straight line. Remember, use that knee drop if you need. If you can do the plank, then come up or turn on those knees. Awesome. Okay, back into that squat with the lunge. So low hold. Step back. Really thirsty today. Usually I can get through. Breathe. Must be that dry winter air. So staying low, dropping to 90. Again, kind of staying in this field here where the feet have their track that they come forward and back on. And then you're just getting lower out of that squat. Keep going. Going up on that last 10 here. Stay focused. Stay engaged. Last one. Okay, we have those mountain climbers. Lock that straight line to the body. Here we go. Knee comes under. Be intentional with those movements. Again, think about that space between the shoulders and hips. Staying engaged. Create tension. And exhale from the belly with the diaphragm. Slow is an option. Gain control. Especially if you find yourself doing this, bring yourself back down, lock it in. Even if you gotta take out the legs, you're gonna get more core engagement here than here. Here it's our shoulders and our hips are holding us. So hold tight. All right, lateral lunges. We're going side to side. Here we go, start to step. Really, I don't care which way you go first. I did that 11 years ago. I always taught group X, so you'd always, here we go. It's choreographed. Good, dropping that hip down, get into that squat, into that lunge. 20 seconds left. Last 10. Keep using those legs. Legs do the work. Body stays locked in here. Okay, we get to lay down. Laying back. So take out the flutter if you feel like you lose the engagement through here. So right here, lift. That should bring your ribs down. Reach out. Keep breathing into that belly. Don't let the low back pop up. So you'll see it takes me a minute to start those legs. A, because I'm talking to you. B, I really want to make sure I have it set before I add an element, before I add that resistance. So same with any exercise, before we add weight or get heavier, make sure we're nailing how that movement feels and how we're utilizing muscles before we just simply make something harder. Breathe into it. Okay. All right. Triple extension jump or burpee. I think I'm going to do half and half here. You have that option as well. Or stick with the one you know you can work the hardest at and you can keep up. It feels good as exercise can feel. There's our halfway. I'm gonna switch. You can turn. Have fun. Seconds. Keep it up. Hips still driving it. Whoa. There we go. All right. Good news. We start to come down. Start to come down. So I'm going to reset my clock. You're going to get ready. Toe taps are first up. We work a little less, 40 seconds. That means we have 2 rounds left. All right, guys. Here we go. Toe tap it up. Back to the top. You know it's going to keep getting easier here on out. So that means you got to keep that intensity up. Keep it up. Whatever that up is for you. If you had a great night's sleep, had good food today, let's take it up. See where you can push. If you're just trying to get through the day, just keep moving. You know where you're at. 2 seconds. Okay. Push-ups it is. Whoo! Yeah. Okay, all the way down. Rotate into it. Turn on those shoes. So you should end up on the side of your shoes. If you need to get a wider stance with your feet to do that, do so. Eight seconds. Okay. Up into that squat with the lunge. Hold that low. Step back into that lunge. Never fails when you film in an office. You at home get to play Guess Who's Gonna Leave a Message, or not. Stay low. We are at 15 seconds of work left. Keep changing. So here, change elevation, back up. Change elevation. Oh, if you guessed no message, you're a winner. Woo! Okay, mountain climbers. 3 seconds, and then we're right back at it. Here we go. Climb it out. Knee to the chest. We're not tapping our toes at the top part. So here it floats. You can see that. Keep those noses in line or in front of the fingers. So again, if my nose is behind my fingers, I'm piking up. I'm making my shoulders hold and not the core. 10 seconds. 2, 1. Okay, lateral, we go, side to side. Here we go, step, low in that squat, or lunge. I just like to slow down on these a little bit. I like to make sure you're getting that depth. I'm in control, pushing off that foot. If you got the speed, go for it. 5 seconds. Okay, back on our backs. That hollow hold. A little less time to hold. Again, set it up, kick those legs. While you're kicking too, try and keep the hip bones where you're into the ground there. So kind of creating that downward pressure as you're moving those legs to hold you tight. So what we're doing is we're creating resistance through the legs for the core to resist. The core's function is to resist rotation or flexion, extension. So we're trying to keep tight through that center as we have these other resistance things pulling it and wanting it to move. Awesome. All right, burpees or the jumps. Remember, you know where you're gonna be best at. To get one at a time. You can modify a burpee, you can step back, step up. Yes, not waiting till almost the last round would be helpful. But I think most of you know that by now, if you've been following along. Three seconds, guys. All right. Guess what? We're in that last round. So gear up. As soon as I can get this, we are going. Last round, 30 seconds of work. Same exercises. Let's get ready to blast through this, shall we? Here we go. Run it out. Light on the feet. Our arms are moving. Knees pull up. 5 seconds. Keep going. Okay. Push-ups. Chest to the middle of the hands. So again, even on those knee ones, make sure hips are forward. Chest is coming to the middle. And then again, you can reach, rotate, come back. Reach. Almost there. Okay. We are in that squat with the lunge. Low stance. Low. Low, 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 low. So keep working right through. Let's get through this round. Home stretch. 15 seconds. 8 left. There we are. Mountain climbers are next. And go. Let's go, guys. Let's work this out. Done before we know it. Got our movement in. Got some muscles working. The heart working. 8 seconds. Keep that tension through the center. Don't let anything relax in that middle. Okay, up we go. Stepping out to the side, lateral lunge. Always take a deep breath. Step in. And chest forward, look forward. So I'm not reaching with my arms. I'm letting my legs take me down. Legs take you down. Awesome. Hollow hold. Set it up. Nice and long. Hold tight. Again, stay grounded through that center body. We're resisting those legs moving. Keep reaching those legs long. All right, you know what's last. Let's make it your best set yet, whatever that is. Here we go. Best set, guys. It's getting serious when the glasses come off. Brace on the way back. Stop those hips from sagging. Woo! Oh, made it. Nice work. Once again, take a few deep breaths. Bring yourself back down. Okay, we live in a stressful world. Always good to bring back. Exercises more stress. Good stress, but more stress. So bring it down, kind of take a few breaths, do a child's pose. Maybe it's just on your back. And again, kind of just rest your hands and being aware of that breath, where it's going. Getting out of just the chest, but also feeling that breath down here, as well as through the lungs. Breathe. Awesome, guys. If you want to stretch, you can. You can just kind of stretch out. You can go through some of those windmills and stuff we do in our warm-ups. Otherwise, thank you guys again for joining me. And I hope you have a great day, whether this was the start of it or you're ending it or you're right in the middle. Thank you for clicking play.